Back while I attempt to do this video on this wonderful weekend home with the kids. My husband and I, obviously I'm the working one, and my husband's a stay-at-home, so the weekends are my husband's time to just take a well-deserved break. He works hard as a stay-at-home, and of course the kids drive him insane. 3 children. It is pure chaos. I don't blame him for wanting to pull out all his hair. So it is his time to just go do manly stuff and build back up testosterone that he might have lost being domesticated with 3 children. So, and cleaning the house and cooking dinner and doing all those amazing things as a stay-at-home. Well, I go kick ass in the corporate world. Anyway, so obviously when I come home and during the weekends, I take over. But I also, like to have side hustles. Taking over my husband's household duties does not hinder my side hustles. I will do both. As you see, I do both. And you guys don't mind. You guys still love me and still come back to watch and listen. Even though the kids might annoy you in the background, you don't care. And I love you for that. You put up with it. I just want you to know I value that immensely. And I see those numbers. They might be small, but they're mighty. And I love that. I'm going to tell you something that's been going around and trending, but I've been taking it for years, and it makes me kind of a tad bit annoyed. I didn't talk about it because people might, it's like certain things might be like, Shauna, you're freaking crazy, or Shauna, you're going to get your ass reported, or Shauna, some things are just not. It's like my eyebrows are glistening in the sunlight because I always put oil, right? I have beauty oils. Look at this beauty oils. I'm doing fresh rose oil. Come around for that. See, can you tell I have ADD? I'm just like swapping to a different topic. Look at this beautiful. This is where my husband and I met. Look at this fairy tale. This is where my husband and I met. La 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 la. It is beautiful. It is. Anyway. Alright, guys. Let me turn my salsa down before it starts to boil over. Okay, so I've been getting a lot of questions about some products, and I get a lot of compliments on my looks. Thank you, first and foremost. I appreciate that. I am about to turn 40. I know. It's depressing. It's around the corner. But I don't look it, right? I look like I'm 21. I know. No, I don't get that. I'm joking. I get 30 something, I'm in my 30s. Correct, I am in my 30s, about to turn 40, but I get early 30s. Sometimes I get late 20s. So I look young for my age. And it is purely thanks to a lot of my natural approach to things. Not only that, but my diet, my avoiding of smoking, avoiding of drinking. Those 2 things will age you like no tomorrow. That is the quickest thing to making you look fugly. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. You want to look pretty and young for as long as possible. Break those 2 habits straight out the door. Stop drinking and stop smoking as much as you can. Right. Occasional drinking is fine, but daily, oh my God, that is the quickest thing. Trust me, I've literally seen it in action on my body, and I've had to reverse it. And I've seen that in action, and it was thankful. Thankfully, I was able to reverse it, but just to see it like play out, literally, I'm like, I am a believer. I will never doubt that in my mind, that that is an age factor that women need to take serious. Water, of course, it's not like water is will keep you youthful, but it will hydrate your skin, which is so important. So that is one thing to consider. But there are 4 products that I attribute to my looks that I'm going to talk about today. And I'm going to go into them as briefly as possible because I know we all have busy lives and I'm not one that likes to drag out videos forever. Because, you know me, I value your time, but I also value mine, as you know. So, it'll be about these bad boys. Some are controversial, whatever, and I don't really give a shit what you guys might want to say if you're the haters here on the internet world. Keyboard warriors, you know, not the ones that are actually being vulnerable, sharing your face like I am, but, you know, hiding your personal life and not being vulnerable at all, but more than happy to share your 2 cents. You, I don't give a fuck to hear from. The other ones that are more than happy to be vulnerable like me, or at least be positive and supportive and say it with respect, whatnot, I will always care to hear from. You know that. But bitches, I don't care to hear from. I don't care to hear from people that just bitch. I do not care. Either way, there's going to be things that are not going to fit for everybody. That's just the way it is. Things that are going to be for research purposes only. And of course, I cannot give verbatim advice on a lot of those kind of things, so please don't ask. I wish I could, but Google is an amazing thing. You can find so much on Google. People on Reddit can do that and give you those kind of details. Highly recommend that. So go do that, and you will find what you need. So that being said, I will go into that. Okay, so the very first thing I take is something we already naturally have in our body, but the older we get, the more it depletes, the more we lose it, as with aging, which is normal, and that's NAD. Corey, you've probably heard of it. It's been trending lately. I've been taking it for years. It is something that helps with energy, cellular functioning, like memory, repairing. No, Oliver, don't do that. Recovery, if you lose cells and you recover cells, kind of like when you're working out or when you injure yourself or brain injuries, anything that you need recovery from, like internally, this helps with that. So it helps with youth as well, cell turnover for your skin. Definitely attributes a lot of my youthfulness. I attribute a lot of it to this. So I keep up with this. I notice a difference when I don't. Helps with my energy, helps with my memory, it helps with my skin, helps with cellulite, helps with a lot of stuff. So I highly recommend it. The other thing is the Liposomal Glutathione. A lot of these things I just know by look, and I don't even say it out loud. I just always order more because it works so well throughout the years. And I don't have to say it out loud until someone asks me what I use. Turn the heater off. How do I turn what off? The noise. What noise? This noise? It's the fan. The fan's on because the fan's on because of the salsa. I need to. The fan needs to stay on or the salsa is going to burn on your throat. You're going to be coughing. Oh, I know. You want to be coughing? It's spicy and you're going to be hacking away. I like it. You won't like it when you're hacking. I like Anyway, this has also vitamin C, hydraulic acid, and aloe vera. This is a little tonic you put under your tongue for 30 seconds. Does wonders. It's a detox, an antioxidant. Be gentle with the kitty. It helps on multiple levels. Of course, if you've not heard of it, it just helps with your immune system, which also NAD does as well. Forgot to mention that. This helps with youthfulness as well. It helps with just your overall physical functioning, your joints, your rejuvenation, your muscle, just multiple levels of just feeling youthful. Men tend to benefit the most from this. My husband has been using this the most. He's bought a shit ton of this over the years. So men, I highly recommend it. He is like a walking 40-year-old and he's 10 years older than me. Loves this shit. Highly recommend it for men. Again, multiple things that do similar things is great because it's good to have a variety of things, because your body still has a lot of this stuff and it's not redundant, right? You still need it. It's not like, sure, it might do the similar things, but your body still needs it. This I order overseas from Portugal. There's also one I order from, can you stop? It's like deja vu all over again. If you want to know where I get my glow, I stopped tanning a while ago, even though I've heard so many reports that it's not as bad as it is, you know, UV rays, etc. I will never demonize people that suntan because it's really not as bad as people claim. There's a lot of fine print that they leave out. I would tan if I really wanted to, but I am broke as hell. And just my skin over the years, there's other ways I prefer to do it now. This will literally work from the inside out. Takes months. That's the downside. Takes months to do it. But once it kicks in, but it takes months from the inside of your skin working its way out before it starts to show the glow. And what it does is it changes the melanin and with these chemicals, these natural things, and it changes the tone of your skin to make it glow, producing more of the chemical that is in your skin that produces more of that tan. So that's all it does. There've been studies on it. It's fine. Of course, more studies are always good. But the studies that have been done gives me enough reassurance for myself to try it. So far, I love it. It gives me that glow I love, so I don't have to tan. Don't have to deal with the spray tan either. I fucking hate that shit. The spray tan drives me insane because there's no consistency. The peeling drives me nuts. I hate the peeling process. I hate, one day I look nice and tan and the next I'm a freaking walking gringa and it's like, holy shit, where'd you come from? And it's like, I'm fine, like, are you okay? You look sick. No, this is me. This is me. I know I'm weird. I'm a weird Latina, don't judge me. Racism is amongst my own people. I know it's a weird thing. Trust me. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Racism is all colors. It's not picky. It's not just one-sided here, okay? There's that. Secret to my youth. All right. Now for the kicker. The benefits of this drop. I buy medical grade straight from a pharmacy. Literally says for research purposes. Science. Doesn't even say it's for laboratory purposes only. Not for consumption. Guess how much this little thing is compared to the ones that are price gouging you in stores and on Amazon. You'll see them everywhere. $50, $20, $60, $49.99. Don't buy it. Don't fall for it. Would you get out of here? No cooking, no potions. We're closed. We're closed. Bye-bye. I was looking for that. Don't fall for that, my friends. This is the exact same goddamn thing.
Can you fix it?
Oh, so help me God. You broke it!
Not me.
Who else broke it?
Buddy did.
Anyway, this has been proven to slow down your aging process and slow down, if not remove, cancer from your body. The studies are absolutely amazing, and they just keep flowing out of the offices. Do some research. I highly recommend you do some studies on this. This stuff is, people are saying this is the cure to cancer. It is absolutely remarkable, the stuff that's coming out of this stuff. And this is only $9. I take about 10 droppers into my morning toss and wash with kratom tea that I do first thing in the morning. Those of you who know I take kratom for my fibromyalgia, neuropathy, and my disease that I deal with for pain. I'm hoping this I think has helped with that as well, to reverse some of that neuropathy. Don't know future if it's going to continue, but we'll see. I will report back. I have been taking this particular one probably for the last 6 months or so, so there's still more to go. I'm debating how much to increase, how much I should be taking. You won't hear too many people being willing to give feedback, so you have to really do your own research on this, because it is definitely not approved by everyone's very, very silent on this when it comes to doctors, lawsuits, etc. For that being the reason, you just have to accept that. But of course, Reddit's amazing. Find information there. I highly recommend doing some Google search on some dosing that people have done for various reasons that they've taken it. But I'm doing a podcast episode where I go in a little bit more detail on this, so go over to my podcast to catch that episode here in the next 24 hours, where I strictly talk about this in a little bit more detail if you want to know more about that. All right, my friends, those are the 4 secret supplements to my youthful glow. Ladies or men, if you want to know my beauty routine, go over to my other social media channels like TikTok. Oh, speaking of TikTok, have you heard? It's getting banned because China's being a cheap ass and not wanting to sell. Kind of questionable, right? I don't know. I've never really liked TikTok. But I'm over at Instagram, Threads, over at my uncensored channels. Just go down to my links down in the description to know what those are, what that is. It's where I'm able to be more myself, not have to censor myself more. Of course, those are for subscribers only, so it's not a public thing. You have to subscribe for that content. What else? That's growing, so be patient as I continue to grow that particular one. So that's up and coming. You might want to check back in the next few months if you have zero patience with me. So there's that. What else? Eliminate. I'm there. It's kind of like replacing TikTok if you've not heard of it. I'm going to add that to my link of links. My link of links is where it's kind of like all together. But until TikTok's gone. Who knows? Trump might come on and save the day. Biden made sure to do it the day before. So technically it's Biden's fault that TikTok's getting banned. So everyone who's pissed off, you can blame him. It's his fault. He wants to protect our privacy, and I understand that. I respect that. It makes sense. He wants to protect us. How good of him. What else was I going to say? Oh, I was going to do some makeup tutorials, how I make my own makeup for that natural dewy glow. So if you want to watch those, how I get this beautiful glow, you can go to those channels. I'm not really going to do it here on YouTube. YouTube is kind of more educational or vloggy in a sense. But all right, my friends, take care, everybody, and I will see you in my next video.